After a terrible accident, a Georgia man's passion for music was almost taken forever. But he refused to quit, and thanks to his determination and technology, he's now a record-breaking drummer. Mark Strassman has his inspiring story.
Jason Barnes' life has a resilience with two distinct backbeats. This drummer can play. And he does it somehow with a prosthetic for a right hand.
People don't realize how phenomenal and dexterous your hand actually is. It's a very complex task to try and develop something that can control the way your hand moves to playing drums.
It's amazing that this thing can mimic it as well as it does.
It is completely incredible.
Just as incredible how the 36-year-old Georgian got to this point. In 2012, Barnes was a technician cleaning a duct on a roof.
What I remember is an explosion sound and a pink flash of light, and then I wake up in the hospital. My arm was insanely burnt.
He faced either years of surgery, pain, and an iffy outcome, or the option he chose. Doctors amputated his right arm below the elbow.
It's a brutal decision.
Not only was it that I'm not going to be able to play drums anymore, but it was like, I can't open a water bottle.
Barnes fought depression for weeks. He was a 22-year-old, one-armed drummer.
I finally just got sick of it and proceeded to tape a drumstick to my bloody bandages and attempt to play. It was very painful, but that moment is what allowed me to believe that there was something more.
As soon as you picked up the sticks
As soon as I taped the stick to my arm and proceeded to play, that's when I knew that this was possible.
He eventually got in touch with the robotics department at Georgia Tech. Their collaboration led to this, a cutting-edge prosthetic hand. Inside, a series of proprietary sensors.
It essentially just reads my muscles.
The sensors pick up the impulses and tell the prosthetic to mimic the movement.
Exactly.
How close are your right hand and your left hand as a drummer?
They're pretty close. It pretty much just does a 360 array around my arm.
His prosthetic is so good, Barnes set a Guinness World Speed Record, 2,400 drum beats in 1 minute. He sometimes plays with famous friends, such as comedians Fred Armisen and Jason Sudeikis. And he started a nonprofit, Limitless Sound. It tries to help other musicians facing physical or mental challenges.
How do we develop this device? What do they need?
It gave you the drums back, but in a sense, did it give you your sense of self back too?
100%.
Jason Barnes found his own rhythm again. Now he's banging the drum for others. I'm Mark Strassman in Conyers, Georgia.